All right, we are on the we're in the big game tournament. We're in the opening round in the rookie division on the back nine. If you watch the front nine, my buddy Kyle Brady sent me a video, and let me show it to you here. On hole number 8, I went on the front. I tried to get the hole in one on there, and I was like, the hole is here, and my ball was right there, right there. It was close, close. But Kyle had sent me this video right here. Let me show it to you. Yeah, if not sure, it's probably the grid. Hold on, hold on. We'll see. We'll see what. We'll see what he does here. He must be playing a Masters. We'll see how he does. I'm being real quiet for him. I'm going to be real quiet so that we give him the best shot. So, just so you know what it looks like. Here we go. Boom. Rolling into the hole. Look at that. Look at that. Hole in one. What a deal. What a deal. That is how you get the hole in one on that hole. Just for anybody that wanted to know. All right, let's turn the old test pattern on. Back on. What are we on here? We're on hole number 10. So let's go look at the holes because I can't ever freaking remember them. Hole number 10. Hole number 1. All right. All right. Now I'm looking at my notes here, and I'm in mid-grizzly down in this area, but I'm actually thinking I might bring my Goliath so that I can do the rough bump. So let me set up a bag. First of all, let me make sure I got some numbers for my Goliath handy. I guess those numbers will work. Let's set up a bag. Yeah, we can't set it up from here. But we can from here. I'm not going to use that bag today, so we will set it up. We'll set this one up. And we need a ball. What do we need? What do we need here? Just a Titan. Just a Titan. The king of balls. Somewhere here in this collection of shit. They gave us, if you went, when they did that upgrade here a week or two ago, any tour that you already had completed, they gave you prizes for it. And I ended up with I'm not complaining about it, but I did end up with a bunch of, so you get all these balls with only one or two balls. I have to find a good place to use them. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Well, it was a millisecond for you, and it was a few minutes for me. Here we go. Here we go. Even if we brought the wrong stuff, we'll still make it happen. I got a little lucky on this hole on the front. I hit it good to the. It should have been good to the right, and just barely made it through. To get the drive in the right spot. Let's try not to do that again. Let's try and hit it perfect this time. Justif. goes first. Let's see if my opponent can get up there. If you're going to do... There you go. Perfect. Perfect. It'll be down in the shadow and it'll roll down. Very nice. Very, very nice. Nice. I should go for the other side. Yeah. I think I need to do one less than max. Got the wind going with us. Isn't it perfect? Perfect. Now it's just a question of whether I put too much on it. That one extra topspin would definitely get me in trouble here. So I'm going to use, I've been using a Grizzly. Now I'm going to use a Goliath. Let's make sure I got some numbers here. 1.1 times whatever the wind is, divided by, we'll see where I'm at in my Goliath. I should be, if I've been in mid Grizzly, I should be mid Goliath. We'll see. We'll see. .8, 2.2. I'm looking at my, it's been a while, so I'm looking at my notes. Damn. Shit, I must be almost at max. I am at max. Look at that. And what is max? 1 point something? Man, that's close. 4.1 divided by 1.8, 2.5 rings. Oh, that's the wrong side to hit it on. I just blew it. It's gonna miss. Oh, I can't believe I got lucky and it clipped it. If you've watched my videos in the past, if you know anything about me, I'm always a big fan of leaving at least 2 rings of separation between any transitional surface. And in order to make that happen right there, I only had 1. And hitting it, shit, that was every bit of 1 ring great to the left. The worst side. I got lucky with all that topspin on there. If it hadn't clipped the rough, it would have been somewhere on the next hole. I definitely would have hit the crowd that was standing behind the green. Well, I don't know if they have crowds standing behind the green anymore since they put those signs up there. They might not want people blocking them. Never can tell. All right, we'll count that as we got lucky. Let's make sure that's the only lucky shot. Now I screwed this hole up on the front. And let's not do that again. And I'm going to do exactly the same shot that I did on the front. But we're not going to screw it up this time. We're not. The Marlin. And I want to take my number 1 bag. Uno. All right. I'm going to do a max overpower hook shot on this. 5.5 top spin. I tried 5 the other day and it left me up at the top, and I tried 6 and it didn't get me in the rough on the backside, but definitely went past the cup a little too fast. Here we go. My opponent goes first. That shot right there is really just a matter of, it's so clear on the other side. It's just a matter of knowing how much spin to put on it. Man, that was close. Close. I was a little bit closer than that the other day, probably like half the distance on the fairway right there. But these shots from up in the top are difficult, tough shots. It's 5.5. I'm going to put that spin on there. 5.5. Four, 3, 2 rings. The hook. Now, that one's going to clear the sand. Yes. I feel confident about it. Whoa down, Cat Daddy. I actually think what I need to do there is put on the right-hand side spin. The one right-hand side spin to bring me back towards the cup. If you want to straighten out that angle there, what you do is when you set the shot up, you'd go to the right so instead of coming through on this track, you'd be more on the track but where the bounce is out there, where the sand is, it gets you really close to the sand, which is what happened to me on the front. Ooh! Now that type of whip around the hole right there, where it does it one time, that is totally possible. But that circling the hole 6 times and then popping out is gravity defying. Which is what happened to me on one of the holes on the front. Circled the drain. All right, we have to get an eagle on that hole. I didn't get it on the front, but that is a hole. This hole right here, there's 2 of these par 4s. This one and hole number 8. We really, really need to get eagles on them. I like doing the max. I think that the shot that my opponent took, if you set that up right, is probably, that's a very consistent shot. Pretty, once you get it down for your club on how much topspin to put on and stuff, that's probably the way to go. But I just really like doing the max over par hook shot on that. I do. All right, hole number 3. Whew, this is a big hole. Big. All right. Now let's just go in. We will change it up right here. I think it's bag number 4. And I'm going to take a berserker. Well, if I didn't go past it. I did go past it. Now, if I can get to the right shot to the cup. Last time I took 5% off, and man, I barely made it. Hit it perfect and barely made it. I'm just going to take a straight up shot to the cup if I end up in the right spot. It's difficult to actually go for the green here. Three, 5. There's 3, 9. All right, let's just hit it straight. Hitting it perfect. El Perfecto. I came off of max power just a touch, just to slow the needle down a little. That's a better spot. I might get crazy and go for the green. The deal about this green is that it's sloped, and the flagpole's up here in the front, and it's super close to the tip where the sand comes up, and then it rolls up onto the green. And if you hit this green just a little bit too fast, you will end up on the backside, and it's very easy to end up getting off the green on the backside and ending up in the rough. But if you end up staying on the green, you can't make the putt. You really want to get up at least to that middle sign, and distance is ideal. I'm going for it. Why not? Why not? 4.5 divided by 1.8. 2.5 rings. Isn't it perfect? We'll see if we can get on in one, or on in two. Nope. No. No. It would have been better just to play to the island and take the shot, but this is, the needle's going a little bit faster, but this is a pretty good spot. I might even be able to hedge my bet and try and give myself a great on one side or the other. We'll see. There's definitely not going to be any wind action here, so it's all going to be me hitting perfect. Here we go. All right, I'm going to try and give myself a great to the left and a perfect. Hitting it perfect. Woo! In the hole. Damn, that's 3 eagles in a row on that hole. That's a pretty tough hole to eagle, too. It's nice of them to put those signs in the front, though. This one right here is the one that's the killer. Because if you can get far enough out in there, I have come at the hole this way before and tried to get on and won, but where you'd be coming in is trying to clip the rough right there and bleed out, and that sign is dead set right in the way. So it's not just golf anymore, it's golf, sign, spectators, cows. Yep, that's the deal. Only golf courses in the... Shit, I played on a ton of golf courses, and I just having big-ass billboards out on that course. I mean, crazy. Wonder where they got that idea. Some bright person came up with it, I'm sure. I'm sure. All right, that was hole number 3. Hole number 4. Hole number 4. This is the one I circled the hole on. And I went for it. I went down to the end. And I think I'm going to do the same thing again. Why? Oh, so I saw... Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me look at that hole again. My opponent went for this spot to take the chip up. I think they bounced from up in here and then flew it over to that area. My teammate Richard sent me a video of another way to play this hole where you could get in a short iron range, and I think that might have been the way. I need to go find it, but I'm going to hit it out into this area right here and try not to get into that rough. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. I'm going to take a Titan, the king of the balls. And I'm going to take bag number 5. Bag number 5. If you're not in a clan, and there's not really that much benefits of being in clans, but the one big benefit of being in a clan is that you can get more than one bag. And that is big. Before they had the clans and you couldn't get more than one bag, it was real important to look at your notes and make sure you had the right shit before you went to the hole. It made one-on-one a lot more interesting too, because people couldn't get on a hole and go, oh, I got a different bag for that. They had to play with what they brought out onto the course. I've always thought one of the things they should do in tournaments to make it tougher is you need to declare your bag before you start, and then you can't switch. It would really make the hole, some of these holes, super interesting, or these courses super interesting, because you may bring the bag that's good for 6 of the holes, but that bag might not be as good. It's at 4.1 times 1.1 divided by 1.3. 3 and a 1, 2, 3 and a half. Let's put that forward distance back on. Getting it perfect. El Perfecto. Man, it must have hit a wet spot down there because the ball died. Died. And I went up against the edge here, which if you go up against the edge, it's not a problem, but you need to clear those trees, because if you don't clear the trees, you can see where my angle's at. I just cleared the tree. If you're close to that edge over on the left-hand side and you don't clear those trees are going to become a big-ass problem. All right, what did I do on this hole last time? I didn't write down any notes at all for the second shot, so I'm just going to take a straight up. I was going to go back and watch the video to see which way, because like I said, I rimmed the cup and was going to see which way I rimmed it. That works. That works. Hitting it out of the park. There's Max. Where the hell's man? There's man. I'm at mid. 1.6 per ring. $3.9 divided by 1.6. 2.43 rings. I'm going to do 2.5. Hitting it perfect. We'll see if I needed to take off one or if I needed to add that one on. No, I needed to add on 10% or something. 10% probably. If it was 1.1 times, it would have been 268 plus 10. It's 0.1 to cup. All right, I'm going to get that hole. I didn't hit it in perfect in the qualifying round, and I rimmed the cup on the right there. I'm going to get that hole before the week's over. Damn it. Dang it. All right, hole number 14. Hole number 14. Okay. Once again. me think what I want to do here. I need you can get a roll on this hole where you get over to the other side. Let me pick a ball here real quick. And we have for just looking at my inventory. I'm going to take one of those. I damn near screwed up on this hole on the front. Several things about this hole. You can't hit over here, but I'm going to try and hit it. I'm going to try and go from here over, but it carries a lot on the drive, so do not press your luck up against this tip. When you get over to the other side, you can catch a slide where it hits, where you've got these little indentations on the course, and when the ball comes down, instead of bouncing up, it hits the slide, and once it starts sliding forward, then it just carries its momentum and goes forward. And in the qualifying round, I ended up, man, I was almost ended up in the rough up here, and was doing a rough bump to try and get into the cup. But in the opening round on the front side, I ended up a little bit farther back. And when I took the second shot, I hit, man, I barely hit that rough. Almost ended up in the sand. That would have been bad. Bad. Let's not do that today. Let's not do it. Let's not do that. I'm going to bring a Titan. The king of balls. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to leave myself 2 rings of separation, and I'm going to do 20%. This is a great hole for a big topper, because if you bring out a power 4 or a power 5 ball, you're not going to be able to get over to the other side, like get your first bounce on the other side. You're going to bounce on the tee box side and then bounce over that rough area. And so bringing out a bigger ball really doesn't help. But if you've got lower developed stuff, bringing out a big topper, bringing out a bigger ball. Okay, 2 rings. .69 rings. If I can get lined up with the wind. 369. Hitting it perfect. See how close this is. Good. I'm not going to get the slide, which is, sometimes the slide is good, and sometimes the slide is not good. And if you've got a lot of topspin and you catch that slide here, you can actually overshoot that fairway. It's like right in this area right here is where that slide's at. See if my opponent can get to where they want. And I could have brought out a smaller ball for the drive, but the second shot is the one. 1.1 times whatever the wind is, wherever I'm at my club. Whew. I don't know if I have enough room there. Yeah, I do. .3 divided by 3.63 rings. There's 3. Oh, damn it. Damn it. I drug my finger. I'm going to be screwed. Oh, fuck. I'm in the sand. Woo! That's exactly where I ended up last time. I hit it to the right. Right both times. Jeez. Jeez. What happened was when I was making the adjustment, my finger touched the screen, so when I was pulling it back, it rotated the screen. That's why I had to go back and reset it up and lost that time. Then I got all worried. I think I had plenty of time, but it didn't feel like it. Damn it. I did get the Albie on this in the qualifying round, though. At least I got that going for me. Doesn't help me today, but at least I got that going for me. Seems like they've changed this right in here, because there used to be more of a ridge here where it would come up the ridge, and it looks like it's flattened out. When they came out and they made secondary pin placements on this hole, and I think they smoothed the green out a little. It's still there, but it doesn't seem as well defined as it was before. It seems like it's like they rolled it out. That's why if you hit to the island from the drive shot, you hit to the island that's over there on the left, the shot coming into the cup was kind of tricky. You have a clear shot at it, but the shot is kind of tricky because if you get your speed wrong, the ball's going to go, it's not going to catch the break, and it'll go, it's just going to fly by the hole. If you're going too slow, it catches the break because of that little ridge that's there. And so in tournament play, in one-on-one, I always play to the left, but in tournament play, I always play to the right. Hole number 15. Hole number 15. All right. All right, we need to get an eagle on this hole. And we're going to do this amazing trick with an extra mile. And if I can find it, and a kingmaker. Heartbreaker. I'm going to do 5 top spin. 1.1 times wind divided by 2.1. 5 top spin. This is another one of those holes you do not want to bury yourself in here and get all the way up to the edge. You want to give yourself plenty of room. It carries a lot down into that hole. Two 6, 1.36 rings. I'm going to do 1 5. Why not? Because I can. Hitting it 1 ring great to the right. You're right. Now we'll see if those signs are in our way. They tell me, I've been told, that we can see them, but we can now hit through them. I don't necessarily believe that. I can't believe that Playdemic could do anything that would take away from their... What's interesting is that these shrubs that are out there, if you've ever played real golf before and you've ended up in the trees or the shrubs, they're always in play. Signs, however, are not in play because they're not permanent fixtures, so usually you could get relief. But here we have exactly the opposite. Shrubs, which should be in play, aren't, and the signs are. What a deal. Okay, 1.1 times 2.1 divided by 2.2. 1 5. $1.05. Ah! Got to hit that perfect. Hit that perfect, it's in the hole. Every time. And I did a 10% adjustment there. Yeah. You got to hit it perfect. That's the deal, dude. Hit it perfect, in the hole. Don't hit it perfect, you miss the hole. If they hit that perfect, that has a shot. Perfect. That might be in the hole. It is. Nice. Nice, my friend. Nice. This is a hole we really want to get an eagle on. There's still a lot of work to do on this hole. I mean, it's not like it's not a gimme, but that's a hole we definitely want to. We got a serious opportunity right there. Serious. Dang it. That's the first time I've missed that this week. I've only shot that hole 3 times this week, but that is the first time I've missed it. Hole number 16. Hole number 16. All right. All right. All right. I am ready for this hole. I am. Where did I get on this hole in the front? This is the one I got the Albion on the front. So let's do exactly what I did on the front. What did I do? I did a Kingmaker. Heartbreaker. I'm not sure a Kingmaker is necessary. Here, let's go back. Let's make sure I got the right bag. Bag number 5. Let me look here. Hole number 16. Make sure I'm looking at the right hole. 10, 6 top spin. All right, I got the right hole. 1.1 times 6 top spin. And let's get another Albie. Let's double Albie this hole today. Just for you guys, guys and gals, I will double Albie this hole today. Two 4. I'm going to do 2 6. And a little teeny bit of curl. Just enough for flavor. It's like salt. You got to do, it's all to your flavor. Excellent. Cleared the trees. Nice straight shot. All right. I am doing -10, -0.1. So 0.9 times the wind. Maybe. Hey, damn it. Times the wind. -0.1. All right. Sitting here trying to get my equation right, but I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to be at in my club. I think on the front I was more towards max. But I'm a little bit farther than I was. I've been putting 6 topspin on there. I think I put 6.5. I was trying to get a little bit closer. All right, let's work the wind out first. 2.1 divided by, where am I at? There's max. There's min. I'm at mid. 1.1. 1.61 rings. I can get lined up here. There's 1.5, 1.6. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Get in the hole, ball. Close. Smoke the edge. That's one of those ones, if I'd had my speed absolutely perfect, I would have had... It might have rolled in. It would have been right on the lip. Dag nabbit. My opponent would have liked it if I'd have made that shot. That's for damn sure. What are you doing, dude? The sand is over there on the left hand side. Shouldn't you be doing right hand curl? That grate might have helped you. All right, let's see if I can make this putt. It's questionable. I've probably missed more putts than any other golfer in Golf Clash. Even if you let your kid play for a while and they'd never played before, they probably make more. They probably wouldn't miss as many putts as I have over the years. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. The Hornet. It must be pretty damn close to minimum Hornet. What are you doing, dude? Yeah, the wind is pretty much hit it perfect. Oh. I think they would have had that if they'd hit it perfect. It'd have been close. Close. Good game. Good game. Good luck in the tournament, my friend. I will see you probably never play him again. Maybe. Hole number 17. All right. All right. So I showed that video at the beginning. My buddy sent it to me while I was playing hole number 7 on the front, and I figured he probably hole-in-one'd it. So I brought out a precision ball so that I could make sure that I hit it perfect. One that had more than 3 side spins so that I could really get to the hole without having to use any curl. And here's the cup, and I ended up right there. I mean, right there. Inches away from the hole. Almost. I almost got to send him back a video going, what are you talking about? But I didn't. I was close. Let's try that again. Let's try it again. We'll bring out the same ball we brought out last time. What did we bring out last time? I think I used this ball. I think I used this one. I kind of like it better. Let's use that one. And we're going to take bag number 5. 1.1 times whatever the wind is divided by 1.3. Play. I've got no notes as far as topspin or any of that shit, so we'll just have to wing it. In one-on-one play, if you're playing down to here, this second shot coming up to the cup, if you're out in here, the second shot coming to the cup can be super dangerous. If you're on the other side of the sand right here, the way that it carries when you're down in that area, it's one of those ones where you set it up and then you got to push it forward a half a ring, and it can be tough. If you're coming in on this side right here and just trying to bleed it back to the hole, it's not bad. But if you're really trying to get aggressive with it, don't be surprised if the first, second, or third time you do that, you have issues where the ball, you're getting pushed into the sand, or it's a tough little area down there. That ball's going to hit 1, 2, and in the sand. In the sand. See what the wind is? The wind first. 2.6. 2.2 rings. Rings. There's 2. Close enough. Hitting it perfect. That would not have been perfect if I hadn't brought a precision ball. It's gonna be close. I was on the left on the front. That's why I went back and readjusted it, because I was like, I think I'm in the same spot I was at in the front. And now I was on the left. I got it surrounded. Let's get all ready for the get in the hole. They hit it perfect. They're in the hole. That's for, I'm pretty sure. I feel pretty confident about that. Get in the hole. Get in the hole, ball. That works. Perfecto. In the hole. I don't like balls that have they have those egg balls. I don't know if any of you have played with it, but they're not round, and it screws me up, because when it starts going, it's got that thing on it. It's it's got the little bobble on the top of that ornament. It wigs me out. All right. Now we got to get the Albie in order to get up to the top, since we dropped several of the holes on the back that we've made in the front. Now we did screw up on hole number 2. That was a epic fail, and this hole right here doesn't make me happy. But those 2 shots right there, but this one right here is the one that's the killer. You have to make hole number 2. You got to get an eagle on it. So we're just going to go out and get an Albie right here, right now. If you've ever wanted to see what an Albie looks like, if you've never gotten one, I'm going to show you right here, right now. And I missed the Albie on the front, and I was pretty pissed off about it. I don't think I hit it perfect, but I was right here. And I'm going to do the same damn thing. What did I bring? What did I bring on the front? I brought that bag. And I brought a Power 5 ball that had top spin boost. And it might have been that top one right there. Maybe. Those are the only Power 5 top spin boost balls that I got. All right. Was that the ball I brought? I think it might have been. I don't really want... I'm going to take... Dang it. I'm going to take this ball because I only have one of them. Play. Here we go. I have 5 of those other ones, so if you were playing a tournament and you were using that ball, you'd need 5 of them to play the tournament hole, so... That's why it's so important, if you do have a 10-pack of balls, that You try and conserve them. One seven. Let's put all that on. Hitting it perfect. El Perfecto. Uno. Dos. Can I get through? Can I get through? No. That's why I should have brought the 5 topspin baseball. That wind was so low as well. That ball had low wind, and we'll just make it from here. Screw them. You want to play with me that way? We will just do it from right where we're at. I don't need your help. There's max. There's mid. So I'm at mid club. 1.74. Half a ring. 0.42. Ah! Dag nabbit. Dang it. We're not getting an Albie on this hole. That's hole number 9 because it's a par 4. Pay attention. I suppose I could have made it in 1 if I hadn't gotten caught in the rough. If I'd have brought out a power 7 ball with 8 topspin. I could have. It was possible. Not exactly the opening round I was looking for, but not bad. Not bad. It gave me room for improvement. What the deal there is I have to say I got a little lucky on hole number 3. I made it 3 times in a row now with 2 different bags, 2 different balls, and 3 different shot setups. I got a little lucky on this round going for it and then being able to sink that from the sand. Not bad, but I definitely have some room for improvement. Definitely. This hole right here will be critical to the round. But hole number 2, we gotta succeed. These par 4s, hole number 15, hole number 6, hole number 2, those holes we really, hole number 8 we have to get. Hole number 2 we have to get. Those 2 holes, hole 2 and hole 8, I mean, right there we have to get those holes. And I need to continue my lucky streak on hole number 3. Obviously, there is some skill involved with it, but being in the right spot, you got to do overpower. You got to bring out the right stuff. You got to have the right, be in the right spot, take the right shot, hit perfect. Everything's got to go your way to get that hole. That hole is definitely tough. And take those off, we're at 31. And if we added the other ones back on, we're still at 33. So we've got to succeed on hole number 3. Hole number 3 is going to be a make or break in the weekend round for me. And I've got to be able to get in hole number 2 and hole number 6 both times. I mean, we're in the right spot. Hole number 6 is a little bit more difficult because you really have to hit that second shot perfect to get it in the hole. But hole number 2, we're on, and hole number 8, we're on. I mean, those have got to be part of your round. Not a bad opening round. Have room for improvement. I'm gonna need to improve that if I want to be up going for a banner, because I know that these scores are going to get better. They're going to get a little bit better in the weekend round. There's going to be some people with better scores, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. Hopefully everybody has a great Friday coming up on the weekend. Stay safe, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.